How is the culture of UCLA Gymnastics since Miss Val left, and what are major changes?
It's a lot different this year, but I really like the changes and I really like the new coaches. I feel like right from the jump, we went to Oceanside, which was a big change, instead of going to Woodward like we did every year. And it was like a good bonding time with the coaches and everything, and we didn't feel like there was much of a divide between athletes and coaches, and it felt like just one big family.
That's cute.
And I really like that, and I feel like we've had a lot of transparency and like ability to like communicate with them very clearly. And so it's been a very like comfortable environment, I'd say.
Yeah, I feel like we can connect to the coaches a lot easier, and like we can talk to them pretty much about anything, and we're all comfortable with that. So that's been really, really nice, especially with having all the change. Like we definitely needed that. So being able to be vulnerable with the coaches has been really strengthening for the team and for our relationships with the coaches, so that the team becomes a little bit more meshed together.
That Oceanside looked really fun.
Oh, that was so fun.
Really fun.
Yeah, I commend like the whole team right now for going through all that change, just because you guys are so strong mentally too, and you guys seem like you're communicating so well with the coaches and everything that it's like snaps to you guys.
Did you hear that Coach Casey just left us?
I know.
Yeah. So we lost our trainer, our athletic trainer. We lost our weights coach. We
head coach.
lost our head coach.
One of our assistant coaches.
Our assistant coach. And then
we've had a lot of changes.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of
academic
changes.
counselors, like
everything has
everything
changed
so much.
The only thing that stayed the same is the team-ish.
Yeah.
Besides that, Nikki came back.
Yeah,
And then
we've
our
had a
freshmen,
little few
but
changes
yeah.
Right,
here and
freshmen
there.
and the seniors leaving.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of changes people don't realize, especially with UC, like with you
with the
guys.
staff and everything. Like,
Right.
I mean, it's just a big.
But I
shift.
think that like with everything that happened, it was kind of the perfect timing for it all to change, right? Like it was a new turn of like a completely different program, and like being able to start fresh with all these different people was like really nice, because we were all able to kind of go on this journey together and like all feel the same way.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
And you guys have such a big senior class too. It's kind of like you guys are so close.
Right.
You can go through it together.
Yeah, and like with the senior class that we have, it's perfect because we have so many people that are great leaders on the team.
Right.
Like it was helpful for the freshmen who have no idea what's going on or are also experiencing the change. Like they have like our huge senior class to lean on.
You guys are so flexible. It doesn't even seem like you need to stretch, but do you have, like, is there something you do have to do to prevent injury? Because I feel like you guys
Okay,
are so
so like
flexible.
I've had a lot of hamstring issues.
That's
like,
shocking
A
to
lot
me.
of
Yeah,
I know,
it
right?
is.
Isn't that weird? I've had a lot of hamstring issues like throughout the last year.
Like, don't believe
And
it.
it was like because I would overstretch my hamstring.
Oh, because you would overstretch your hamstring, or because you were so flexible, it just like.
Like I would do
During
a
skills?
split jump or like a kneel kick or something, and it would just like what I recently found out though when I was talking to our trainer about it, she was saying that like my hips are really flexible, but that doesn't mean that my hamstrings are necessarily as flexible. So if I don't stretch like well enough beforehand, like I'll still be able to like make this 180 or past that.
But you're compensating.
Like, yeah. So like sometimes my hamstring is.
So like, what do you guys have to do different strength exercises? You think because you're so flexible?
I mean, I've been doing a lot of like preventative hamstring exercises just to like
It's more like
activate it more.
rehab.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's obviously for injuries and stuff, but most of our injuries come from being too flexible.
Right.
Yeah, like our
That's
shoulders.
crazy.
Our shoulders are
Yeah, your
over-flexible.
shoulders.
Our
So that's
knees,
why we
hyperextended knees, like
Yeah. So our shoulders have been bad for a while. I mean, I had my first shoulder surgery my senior year of high school, and then I had my second shoulder surgery my freshman year of college, and then it's kind of been up and down since then. And then
and then I had my first shoulder surgery our freshman year, just same as her, and then I had my second one this year.
But
then I also tore the other one that I had already had done again. So
Basically, they are perfect twins.
But the freshman year
That was
one
crazy.
was
That
weird.
one.
Weird, yeah.
You want
It
to talk
was-
about that?
So I hurt my shoulder on a double pike, my right shoulder on a double pike from the set. And that was in our preseason training camp. So that was in September?
Yes.
August or September. And then,
I did the exact same thing on the same set, on the same skill, the same shoulder, the same injury.
You guys got the same surgery.
Like 3 months
Yeah.
later, and then we got surgery a week apart from each other, and we did rehab.
Poor
the whole-
mother.
I remember visiting both of them in the hotel room. Anna was dying.
I was so
and
unwell.
Grace was like, "I'm fine, guys."
I literally went to class and practiced the next day.
Yeah.
She was, and Anna was like
Bedridden
struggling
for a week. It was awful.
Throwing up
I
from
was
the
like
pain
at
meds
the
and
toilet
everything.
because I was so nauseous from the pain meds. And then I was just in so much pain. I couldn't move. Like I literally needed assistance getting up on the bed.
I just remember everyone visited Anna because she was literally stuck in bed for a week. And then I went to practice and stuff the next
She
day,
had
but I
no
was still
visitors.
staying with my mom. And then I was like, no one's coming to visit me.
Well, because everyone heard like, oh, Grace is fine, and then
Yeah.
Anna I heard was really sick. I remember I brought you like a
pet thing.
what did I bring you?
A pillow?
A panda?
A panda. Oh, it was the one with the heart.
Oh yeah. I brought her the stuffed animal, and Anna was like just staring at me like helpless because she couldn't like
I was,
couldn't
like-
turn very
Yeah,
fast.
no, my shoulder was like this, right? And then I had all the blankets over me, so it was just my head sticking out. And then I was just like, hello.
And then there's Grace like this. Hi.
Oh my
Love that
goodness.
time of my life.
Speaking of, because you guys have had plenty of injuries between the both of you. What advice do you have for someone that is going through a funk or a really hard time that could come from an injury or just any stressful time?
Well, just kind of reassuring yourself that it's going to be hard at the beginning, but then you're going to be fine in months' time, and it's just going to take time, really, and you just have to like trust the process, honestly, because it does suck, but then you're gonna be insanely stronger after you get through it. After the 2 surgeries I had and being out for 2 seasons, I had like the best season I could have ever asked for after I recovered.
Yeah, you did. You sure did.
And for me, like, I guess with injuries, like, I really would focus on the little improvements I made every week, and that would get me really excited to like come back. So like, especially my Achilles was like the worst injury. That was the hardest to come back from. And so like every time I, like for instance, like learning how to walk again was like the hardest thing ever. And so like the first time I like took my first steps, or like the first time I was able to walk without a limp, like little things like that would get me really excited to like get back in the gym. I would really focus on just like little improvements and not like the big goal at the end of like doing full gymnastics again, because that's such a long road. Just like focusing on little things.
Amen to that. Okay.
Yeah, it's the small victories, honestly, and like that's kind of where I'm at right now, because I've been dealing with a back injury for a couple months, and I like couldn't walk, stand, or sit without any pain for at least a month.
Dang.
And that was so annoying. But then like once I was finally able to walk without pain, I was like, okay, now I can like move on to something else. So it's just like being able to like pass those little milestones, which really helps like kind of get your mentality a little bit better, so you're not like just stuck in this like, oh my god, I'm injured, you know.
Do you guys get jealous when you watch other teammates do gymnastics, or do you just have to like remind yourself like I'm in a different position?
Well, I wouldn't say jealous, but I would just be like annoyed at myself because I'm not in that position, and it's frustrating, that's for sure. It's really frustrating like not being able to be with your teammates, especially like when preseason's happening and they're ramping up and like getting towards season. Like probably like in that month of December when I was just kind of stuck there doing rehab, that was like the most annoying part, because I was like, man, they're like doing intra squads and I haven't done a single intra squad, and I was just like really annoyed about that. But it's just, yeah, like just celebrating the little tiny things that you can do like yourself to make yourself better is the only thing that can really help, actually.
And I'm like a firm believer in like a setback, you come back stronger every time.
Yeah.
Like that saying, because every time for me, I feel like I've always been better after a setback like that. And so it's like just kind of reminding yourself too that like you're actually going to be better when you come back, and like this is probably what you need, is this break.
Right.
And like it's probably like all planned out, the timing and everything of it. And so it's just kind of have to like, you have to trust that.
Like everything happens for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah.
Feel
And the
that.
timing is meant to happen during that time
right.
too.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, but it's just like a matter of accepting that is kind of the hardest part, but like once you accept that, then you can get to that point.
Yeah. And if it's like a long road of recovery, or like you're in a funk for a while, like, I mean, over the summer, like I actually really wanted to quit gymnastics. I was like really done with the sport and everything. Like I started to get into dancing and stuff like that, and like trying to find other passions and things to like make me happy. And so it's like if you're stuck in a position where you're like, I just don't want to do this anymore, or like stuff like that, like you can always find other things that you like.